Why, hello there. This is a blue and white PowerMac G3. Oh, hang on, portrait mode. So I picked up this fairly grubby G3 blue and white tower today, and I've already got one, but I saw something that piqued my interest on the ad for this one. This little sonnet sticker on the front. So I went and had a bit of a look at it, and sure enough, there's something inside. So yeah, opening this thing up, and first I thought it was stock, but after taking a closer look, I noticed, yeah, I can just make out under there some stickers you don't normally see, and it says Sonnet Encore. It's kind of hard to see with this camera angle, but yeah. So I'm going to fire this up and see what I have. I took a punt and bought it. It could be a 400 megahertz G4, which wouldn't be much of an upgrade from my existing G3 machine. Or it could be something cool like a 1 gigahertz G4. So let's plug it in and see. Just in plugging this in, something interesting is this is the last Mac Apple shipped that supported ADB. So I'm going to use an ADB keyboard instead of USB. So that's what Apple used on their crusty old Macs before USB came out. But yeah, for professional users who might have had software licenses tied to hardware dongles that used ADB, these were kept just to satisfy that professional market. So I've got this neato little clicky ADB keyboard I'm going to use, which is nice. All right, so we're plugged in, and it's got a little Lenovo monitor there, because why not? I've never turned this on. I have no idea if the disc is any good or if it's going to fire up, so let's see. We get the sound, that's a good sign. I want to use the disc it came with, because there might be some special drivers that this CPU upgrade needs. Oh, it's running OS 10. Okay, that's cool. I might need a password for this, because old Macs didn't use passwords. OS 10 usually did. Ah, no password. Fantastic. So let's see what we have here. Let's go about this Mac. And it's a 400 megahertz G4. Well, not quite what I was hoping for. I was kind of hoping for like a 1 gigahertz G4, but that should still give it a pretty decent boost over the stock G3 chip. But all's not lost, because I also picked up another machine. Yeah, so I also got this G4 as part of the deal. And this one is also rocking some sort of upgrade in it. This looks a little bit more substantial. So we've got this board here from Otherworld Computing with the 2 fans on it. So I'm very interested to see what this one is. I don't think this really tells me much. There's some dip switches there, which are probably might be able to be used to overclock it. So let's fire it up and see what this one does. Okay, so I've had to ditch the ADB keyboard, because as I said, the G3 was the last one to use ADB, so now we're on USB. Again, haven't fired this machine up at all, so let's see what happens. We get the startup sound, that's a good sign. Okay, and again running OS 10, which is a bit less surprising on these machines, because they were a little bit closer to the OS 10 period, although they're perfectly capable of running OS 9. Again, hopefully no user account for this one required, otherwise I'm in trouble. And I'm in trouble. Okay, so I had to do a little bit of hacking to get past the login screen. Now I'm in. Well, let's see what's in this Mac. 1.2 gigahertz G4 with 2 meg of level 3 cache and 1.5 gigs of RAM. Now that is a nice upgrade. That was a 466 megahertz G4, now it's 1.2 gigahertz, which actually makes this now my fastest G4, because I've also got another G4 here, which is 400, I think, and I've got the Quicksilver here, which I think is an 866. So that's pretty nice. That was worth picking these machines up for. That's cool. Now I've still got some cool stuff in store for that G3. It's a story for another day.